Hey, what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for round 11 in the 2020 series Manufacturer Series on Gran Turismo Sport. Now we are racing at Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit for 13 laps, and we're going in for taking the second part of the Group 3 category after we did a very good job from the first stage. So now we are moving on to stage 2, but this is going to be a very good time to get started to be in the same format by the calendar. I hope this might have a racing hard compound tires will be selected by today. There will be having no 1 minute penalty for this round, so I hope everybody is about to be ready to go and checking some balance of performance regulations before we will get started to be prepared. So before enjoying watching the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out some more videos if you like. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to start the race, and let's begin. Round 11 in the 2020 series Manufacturer Series is about to be ready to go. So I hope this is going to be a very good time to take part in the second stage. This will be having a new set of a difficulty challenge will be made. Yanni M14 takes on first place in the Porsche 911 RSR. Birch_Mexican 250 takes second place in the McLaren 650S. Han Smoke 14 takes third place in the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT3. PB Madrid 11 takes fourth place in the Porsche 911 RSR. PSRT_LJP88X takes on the McLaren F1 GTR in fifth place. Maximus_Grim takes the Chevy Corvette C7 in sixth place. SR Ren 883 is going in seventh place. And here's myself in eighth place with the Mazda RX Vision GT3 concept ready to go. Buddy 22 Blue takes on 9th place in the Aston Martin DBR9 GT1. And here's Kilkenny 1225 in 10th place for the Ford Mustang Group 3. PSRT_Armento takes 11th place in the Porsche 911 RSR. Squad_Master04 takes 12th place for the Alfa Romeo 4C. K-Man91 is going 13th place for the Dodge Viper SRT GT3R. Cosmic Drifter 3 takes 14th place in the Mazda RX Vision GT3 concept. And here's 308281 takes 15th place in the Chevy Corvette C7 Group 3. Big Meaty_35 is going 16th place in the Ford Mustang Group 3. And here's E Burner in 17th place for the Audi R8 LMS. Lord Caster 626 is taking 18th place in the Dodge Viper SRT GT3R. Mob_Midgets is taking on 19th place in the Porsche 911 RSR. So I hope this might have to get ready to go, because this might have an important tip to be having the maintenance before coming in by tomorrow. So we're about to get started for having a 13 lap challenge to be in Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. Commence the rolling starts, but this is going to be a very difficult challenge. Brace yourselves, this will be having a lot of handling, so we're just going to need to do a best racing mobility. We're about to get started for having a green light for go, so we are going underway for having the 11th round in the Manufacturer Series of the 2020 series is going underway. Good luck and be very careful out there. We just want to do our best to have a good clean race. Just going to take that second turn. We'll be going in by the hairpin after turn 1. It looks like this is going to be very risky here, and it looks like we have one Chevrolet is going to be going a little bit risky out there. And oh man, it looks like we just got one of them are about to be going off the track, and that's going to be having that penalty going on by 0.5 seconds on Maximus_Grim. Take that turn going on to the left and make a good full straight. Oh man, it looks like that was so close. McLaren F1 just barely lost that grip. That was a very nasty prevent spinouts. Whenever each driver has to be very more careful out there to take exercise caution. Just going to take that right turn. Just going to need to go right in for myself to take 6th place in the Mazda RX Vision GT3 concept. Chevrolet Corvette takes on 4th place to overtake the Mercedes-Benz, and This is going to be having that penalty to be forced to slow down for only a few distance left to go. Just going to make sure one penalty line is about to be in place for Maximus_Grim. Just going to have to take that left turn on that position and be slowing down quickly and going in to take that well defended, to be well endured, to be on to the final turn. Just keep it nice and careful. Looks like this is going to be my best chance. Going in to take that full stretch after the final corner. End of the first lap. Now moving on to take the second lap, folks. This is going to be taking the one brace moment to be on the first corner. Just going to have to take turn 1 and now going in to take the hairpin at turn 2. Very good, successful on the inside turn, but sometimes you're going to have to take a little bit more practice out there whenever it's going to be having a little problem by doing the outside corner. Take that apex, and this is going to be having a good fastest run for Yanni M14. Will be going in for taking the first fastest lap for only a minute and 31.718 seconds. He's going in to have the best run for Porsche 911 RSR to take the lead, and looks like McLaren is about to be coming in onto second place, and followed by PP Madrid 11 in third place in the same Porsche model. But this is going to have to take a little bit more hard time to be going in to take that hard right, to be going in by the pace. Another right turn goes in, and make that good perfect left turn. Will be going in by having a good suitable direction, by having a good racing mobility. Take that final turn for Yanni M14. It looks like this is going to be having a chance for Burnt_Mexican 250 in the McLaren. This is going to get a little bit more closer out there. This will be a very good perfect run to be reached up at the next lap. Going forward to take the dirt lap, only 10 more to go. This is going to get a little bit more total time in the range. Just keep it nice and slow, and looks like Hussar RCN 883 is coming in to pass me at the turn 1. This is going to take a little bit more hairpin going in as usual. Very good, remarkable with his livery to be having a good title as a GT LM race car. Going in to take a good, valuable racing opportunity for Chevrolet, will be taking on 5th and 6th place. Mazda is going to have to take that rushing chance to have a main focus for a good capability, according to UDRS in Sportec livery, by having a good strategy tips that this is going to need to have a good balancing performance whenever it's going to have to take a plenty more patient chance by dealing a lot of corners out there whenever it's going to be coming in by the wrist. And looks like this is going to be having Maximus_Grim for taking the fastest lap for only a minute and 26.774 seconds. He did pretty good out there by beating Yanni M14's fastest run from the last lap. Oh boy, looks like this is going to be so close out there. Just going to have to be a little bit more careful to avoid getting off the track by losing a lot of good balancing grip by preventing a spin out to be avoided. Take that final turn. Just going to resume the pace. Just make a good focus on the inside. Just don't get a little bit too distracted. Press on to take the 4th lap. 9 more to go. Keep it slow and steady at turn 1. Gonna have to use the apex, and looks like Cosmic Drifter 3 is coming in with the Mazda RX Vision GT3 concept. This will might have 2 as a company, will be going in by the same model. And oh boy, looks like there it goes, folks. Looks like we just got a driver to be getting off the track by having a loss of a grip. So this is pretty intense to see how it goes. To take a good look, passing by a second ago. But looks like Big Meaty 35 has definitely might be having a hard time to take that recovery. But I cannot believe it. This is very difficult out there. Just try to be remembered. Always going to make a good race to have a perfect racing mobility. Just stay on the good balance without having a lot of preventing good conditions to be well avoided. Just going to need to go on and resume that perfect corner to be keep going right. Holding on that brake. And looks like this is going to be having a little bit problem out there. Gonna have to slow down, and this is definitely might be having Big Meaty 35 to be passing in. Now that is very disappointed, and at least somebody probably might need to use the hazard lights to be well signaled, to be well communicated. But just gonna make a racing honest to be here, folks. This race is all about having a difficulty to have a lot of handling with a moderation of a good speed. taking on the next lap is going in by number 5. And looks like this is going to be having a little bit disturbance out there, viewers. This is going to be having a little trouble timing for every driver by having a little bit off the track. Just looks like keep it careful. Nothing else will never going to ruin this race. It looks like Lorecaster 626 is about to be coming in, and it looks like he just needs to get back on top shape, you guys. We just going to need to have this race to be in the perfect environment. Don't want to ruin this. We do not want to ruin this. Get back on the green, Lorecaster 626. We really need you. This has to be doing this for having a good perfect segment out there after taking a lot of practice by having a point race entry. This time it's going to have to take for only a few endurance runs for everybody, but this is going to need to take a good focus. We'll have to resume by the chance. Cosmic Drifter 3 is taking on 9th place for the Mazda RX Vision GT3 concept. He's going in to catch up onto K-Man 91 in the Dodge Viper SRT GT3R. This is going to have to take for only a fast-paced rotary race car whenever he has to get there on time. Gonna take that final corner, but this is gonna have to take that inside to use the apex. Gonna have to do a lot of practice skills. We're going in by usual. Press forward to take the 6th lap. Now I'm going in to take the better view. Slide it down in and gonna have to use the apex whenever a little contact to be well incoming. Kill Kenny 1225 passes me, folks. This will might have a Ford Mustang. We'll be taking the good position. Will go on. And there you go. Looks like this is going to be having a bar check on Lorecaster 626. He's still in one piece, viewers. Now he's back on the run, and this wheel might have a little bit more disturbance out there. Just going to need to keep going left. Oh boy, this is going to have a little bit hard time out there. I've just been overtaken by a Dodge Viper. Good thing that was got a lot of scratches out there, viewers. Just going to make sure that I have to keep a good surveillance eye out whenever it happens. And here comes the yellow flag signal, viewers. This is definitely not good. This has definitely not good at all. This is going to have to take for only a few recoveries for every drivers out there. But just going to make sure, try to control yourself. This race is going to be very tough out there whenever we have to learn to take a lot of heavy conditions by dealing a lot of corners in a different moderation effect. And here comes that penalty, folks. Kill Kenny 1225 just barely took 4 seconds by colliding with another vehicle. So this is going to be very difficult to see it, folks. Just going to press on to take the 7th lap. I hope this is going to have to take a little bit more hard time for all of us as a moment of truth. Competition by taking part of the new stage is going to get a little bit more higher difficulty that we just going to need to brace ourselves. Just try to stay clean and don't get a little bit more panic, but this is going to have to take for only a few skill of a flow technique whenever we have to learn. Just going to have to take that left turn. Just keep it nice and slow, and this will might proceed to go on the full straight. Now meanwhile, the top 3 drivers has definitely might be changed up onto a different position during the ongoing battle. So it looks like PB Madrid 11 is taking the lead, followed by Hazard's RCN 883 in the Chevy Corvette C7 is going on in 2nd place. This is going to be taking a good rush for Corvette to catch up onto the Porsche 911 RSR. This is going to be a very good, remarkable race to see how it turns out. It's Chevy versus Porsche will be taking the battle for 1st place. I hope this is going to be a very good determined choice to see who goes to be on the best winning spots. It looks like this is going to be having a best comeback theory for Yanni M14 going forward to take 2nd place. I hope he can do it. This is going to be taking the best effort out there whenever he's going to need to reach up onto the top. Getting closer to reach onto PB Madrid 11 in 1st place. This is going to be a little bit more hard difficulty to try to do his best. Now let's just going to have to go on to myself, see how everything goes on. But it's going to have to take a little bit more difficulty to dealing with a lot of corners by having a heavy cornering to be in a conditioned effect. still going on to make a good focus to catch up on the Cosmic Drifter 3 in the Mazda RX Vision GT3 concept and PSRT_Armento in the Porsche 911 RSR. It looks like we have Maximus_Grim by taking the recovery to be coming in onto 9th place. This will might have the chance for UDRS and Sportec will be going in. Just gonna have to try and keep it well calm. I bet this is gonna be having a lot of difficult handling. It's like having a little panic time, but this is definitely might be having a professional racing skills whenever they like to learn. Will might need to take a good mobility to be dealing with a lot of corners by taking the slow effect and going in by re-accelerating. Gonna take that last corner turn, and this one might have a full stretch to press on to take the 9th lap. Finishing up at the halfway mark of the lap, folks. This is gonna get a little bit more excited to be get. And here comes Kilkenny 1225 in 11th place in the Ford Mustang once again. Just going to be ready to defend. This is going to get a little bit more pace to be going forward for the Mazda RX Vision GT3 concept. Just going to need to take a good focus eye on the Chevy Corvette in 9th place. Maximus_Grim will be taking on that left turn. Very good. Now just going to make sure to have a nice passive calm turn to be in the heavy effect. Going in to take that right side corner turn. Oh boy, looks like this is going to get a little bit more further contact. I cannot believe it, that was so close. Kilkenny 1225 could probably have that penalty will be marked effect. Just keep it reminded, folks, don't want that any opponents to be need that good capability to be having that safety response. And here comes that driver out there, PSRT_Armento just barely went up the track. I cannot believe it, this is another time to see a different opponent was being taken contact by a several driver to be marked on the penalty on the red. But this is definitely not an ordinary race. This is going to get pretty tough where it goes. Now we're in the 10th lap. 3 more laps to go, viewers. This is going to get a little bit more time to be in the total of distance, but this is going to have to take for only a fine passive turns to go forwards. And the top 3 drivers is still going in as usual. I bet Yanni M14 is going to have to stay on in 2nd place before Hazard's RCN 883 is going to have to take a little bit more forward pace. I hope this is going to be going in to reach up onto PP Madrid 11 in the Porsche 911 RSR. That might have a good chance to see how 2 Porsche will be going in by having a best cooperation to see how a Chevy Corvette will be going on for taking the challenge. Gonna stay strong out there, folks. I bet this is gonna have to take for only a right side corner turns to be going in onto Brands Hatch circuit. Gonna have to use the apex to see the effects of the tire wear, as definitely might be going in on the duration. Takes a little bit hard time to catch up onto Kilkenny 1225. His Ford Mustang is going in to take that upper hand. But luckily, this is going to have to take a little bit more practice time skills to be using the RX Vision GT3 concept. A newest GT race car is going to have to take for only the finest racing skills to master on every racetrack for a Group 3 category. But still, training is all about to be taking some fine turns to be mastered on every racetrack. Going forward to take the 11th lap, just going to need to keep a little bit more time after doing turn 1 and taking on turn 2. Just going to keep a good eyes check whenever each driver has giving a little bit more difficult time to be pulled out a yellow flag signal. Just going to have to make sure that everybody could probably do their best. It's going to be a very good run to see how Maximus_Grim in the Chevy Corvette C7 is coming along very nicely to be in 8th place. It still goes on to be having a good fast-paced race for having a good value time in Chevrolet. But this is definitely might be a pretty good opportunity for having his livery design. So I could probably, it might be a very good ways to have a shout out to every Gran Turismo players with their very own liveries. And there it goes, folks. Looks like we have a yellow flag. Has definitely might be triggered on the signal. This is definitely might be not good. It looks like K-Man 91 is taking the recovery in the Dodge Viper SRT GT3R is about to be taking on that last turn. So this will might take that chance for Mazda in the UDRS in Sportec livery. Gonna have to catch up to an ACR livery variant. Can I say, this is gonna be a very good exact replica from the original as a sports car production. Gonna take that pass, and here comes the second turn. Just make that good inside, and that will might bring Mazda to press forward to be in 9th place. And here comes a little counterattack. I have to avoid it. K-Man 91 is going to be pushing forward, and this will might bring Dodge will be taking the battle with Mazda in the UDRS in Sportec. Will be going in for having a one fierce epic duel. Just make sure this will might have 7.1 seconds in the gap distance total, while Kilkenny 1225 is in 8th place before catching up onto Maximus Grimm in the Chevy Corvette C7 Group 3. Looks like this is going to be doing great for Hussars RCN 883. Taking on for having a second place, will move forward to catch up onto PP Madrid 11 in the Porsche 911 RSR. But here comes the final lap. This is going to be a very tough, difficult battle to see who gets home the trophy. I bet Porsche could probably do his best win. Taking on that first turn and going in onto the hairpin. It looks like this is going to be having an expected contact for myself, so gonna have to stay strong. K-Man 91 is definitely might be trying to keep himself under control. Going in to take the final lap, will proceed forwards. It's gonna be a little bit now or never. Take that turn 1 is gonna have to take some open space. Going on to take the hairpin onto turn 2. Very good. That's the ticket to be on the inside. Very good fast run for PP Madrid 11. So looks like he's about to be coming in to take on the finish line. And this race will be over just clearly soon. I hope Yanni M14 is going to have to do his best out there. Just going to have to stay in the top 3 positions. While Hussars RCN 883 is... Oh man, looks like there it goes, folks. Looks like we got one car to be preventing a spin out. And it looks like that one might bring Yanni M14 to be in 2nd place. And that's the ticket for 308281 goes on in 3rd place. And here comes the final stretch. This is going to be very good. PP Madrid 11 is going in to take on the podium. And it looks like he did it. He successfully won 1st place in the 11th round in the 2020 Series Manufacturer Series. PP Madrid 11 have won the race, viewers. Now that was the most epic, difficult race in the 2nd stage of the 2020 Series. I cannot believe it. This is very unreal. It was super awesome to see it. Now that was super remarkable. And looks like Yanni M14 had did pretty good job in 2nd place. It looks like 308281 is now finally made it in 3rd place. 2 Porsche and the Chevy Corvette C7 Group 3 have finally made it to the top 3 finish. What an excited race out there, viewers. What in the most difficult, excited race in Brands Hatch Grand Prix circuit. Pretty tough battle out there, by the way, but this is all about taking the tough workout by having an endurance race, dealing with a lot of handling by going in for the effect. So this will might have a 9th place finish for myself in the Mazda RX Vision GT3 concept. Very good ways to have a learning experience. Will be having the best ways will go on. Wow, what in the most exhausted race ever of all time in the 11th round. Just gonna have to take some more earning summaries. But this is pretty tough to be going on to take that good competition race. Now, this is going to be a very good race results out there to see how everybody is doing so far. 3 Chevrolets is about to be going in for having a good climb up to be into the top 3. 308281 have finally did in 3rd place with his Chevy Corvette C7 Group 3. And the 1st and 2nd place driver in the Porsche 911 RSR Type 991 2017, PB Madrid 11 and Yanni M14 did their best. It was a pretty close epic battle out there. We'll be taking on the difficult challenge. But somehow, everybody has a difficult time for this track. Just gonna need to try to do your best for having some basic skills to be in a different effect. Anyway, just gonna make sure to go in and congratulations to all the top 3 drivers who have finally did their best. Just gonna make sure to see where is it? Okay, well, maybe this one might have to congratulate the 2 of them. But what in the most epic difficult race of all time out there, folks. But good thing that this is definitely might be a very good successful ways to be on the highlights. But make sure, just gonna have to be race respectful out there for having a good clean race. Coming up on the next race is going to be at Circuit de Santa Clorix A for having a Group 4 race. The 6-mile circuit awaits us to have a series of technical corners and sections. We'll do some driving skills. We'll take it to the track. Alright folks, I hope you're really enjoying watching the race. Thanks for watching. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, bell for notification uploads, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. Livery blog videos are available to watch anytime you want. This will be the entertainment showcase about different cars with liveries I have been made. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for continuing in the 2020 series manufactured series on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay clean.